Hi, I'm Shalene from TSC Tuition, and today I'll be talking about how to prepare yourself for the comparative essay over the summer. The comparative essay is a new component of the new curriculum. So in the old curriculum, students used to have to do a context essay, and now that's been more or less largely replaced with a comparative essay. And many of my students are quite freaking out, really, about this one. I think mainly because they're not familiar with comparing things in essay format. But the truth is, we compare things all the time. We compare restaurants, we compare cafes, we compare, which cafe does better coffee, we compare the latest Marvel movie with an older Marvel movie. We compare things all the time, and the same principle applies when we're writing a comparative essay. You are looking for like with like, or familiar with unfamiliar, or, differences or similarities. We're still comparing in exactly the same manner, although we are doing it in a slightly more formal structure. So over the summer, I've been telling all of my students to have conversations, really. Have conversations with their parents, have conversations with their friends, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandmas, grandpas, neighbours, whoever they'll talk to, and just compare things. Compare your experiences. What was it like when you were in year 12? Or what was it like when you were at school? How is it similar to now? Have some really in-depth conversations about what these similarities or differences might be, and sooner or later you'll find that it comes quite naturally. It should, anyway, fingers crossed. It should come quite naturally to you when you're comparing the two texts. So while when we write comparative essays for texts, we're comparing, themes and treatments of characters and plot devices and things like that. And it really is no different comparing, say, two cafes together. Comparing, this cafe does better service, and has a really nice barista who knows me, but, this barista doesn't make coffees as nice as this other cafe who doesn't know me, but they make consistently nice coffees. It's the same technique, really, of comparing things. So, you might not be comparing coffees and baristas and customer service and quality of your cult drip, whatever. But when you're comparing texts, you're still doing the same thing. You are still saying, well, this author treats this plot line as though it's blah, whereas that author or director or whatever it is that you're studying, this creator of this other text, sees this theme as being quite different in this kind of nature. So when you're comparing things in sort of everyday conversation, try not to be too blasé about it. So, I get a lot of students saying, well, I didn't like the movies because it was crap. Okay, well, elaborate. In what ways was it crap? What elements was it crap? It can't be all crap. And what do you mean by crap? You can't mean, like, literally it is feces, because it's obviously not. If it's a movie, it's a movie. So what exactly do you mean that it was crap? Okay, and by doing so, and by sort of having these sorts of deeper thinking processes about different things and comparing, what you liked better or not so much, what they're different, how they're similar, you'll find that you're priming yourself to write that comparative essay later on. And also you're priming yourself to look out for those differences and similarities in the two texts as well when you're studying them in class. So I hope that was helpful for your summer holiday preparation. As always, you can get in contact via usually the Facebook or the website for one-to-one tutoring. I also send out tutors to people who can't come to me. I'm in Nunawading in Victoria. Thanks for watching.